Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. Ahead is a true story, and I'm warning you now, it might seriously freak you out. Keep listening, if you're ready. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps others find these stories. Now let's begin. The House I'll Never Set Foot in Again. Story by Alex. My name's Alex. I spent a good chunk of my life freelancing, drifting from one city to another, Atlanta, Dallas-Fort Worth, Orange County. Out of all of them, Atlanta's my favorite. So many beautiful spots there. Sometimes when I was lucky, I'd find empty houses. People move out, and the houses just sit there, lonely, forgotten. So I'd keep them company for a bit. A couple nights here and there. Once I stayed in this really nice, lonely house for a couple of months. Didn't want to leave. But then the cops started showing up during the day, and I got into it with some neighbors who ratted me out. I didn't want to go. That house had memories. I even cleaned it up a little. Found a throw blanket to cover the burn mark I left on the couch after I passed out watching TV. Yeah, it happens. Stuff's just stuff. Anyway, I was broke and didn't feel like relocating again. But jail? No thanks. So I headed from Atlanta to Dallas. My first stop was Anniston. Left kinda late, so I figured I'd find a place to park and crash there for the night. I was driving around, scoping out the streets for something decent. Oh, forgot to mention, I had a car. Can't say it was mine, really. It just sort of showed up in my life. An old Ford. Passenger door held on with duct tape. I never opened it. There was an expired student ID in the glove box. A guy I knew in Memphis gave me the car, said he didn't drive anymore. Told me, "It's yours now. Your problem." I didn't argue. It ran, and that's all I cared about. I'm a decent driver too, probably could have passed a test, but I never bothered. Figured my cash was better spent on food than a license. I had some gas left from the last house. Found a couple jerry cans in the garage before I left. Figured it'd get me halfway to Dallas. They were just sitting there. Don't think anyone minded that I took them. I figured I'd find more gas along the way. So I'm cruising slow through the neighborhood, watching which houses were dark. It was just getting dusky, perfect time to see which homes were truly empty. You can usually tell, either they're hidden in plain sight or at the end of some dead-end street. No guarantee I'd find anything that night. But maybe I'd get lucky. Maybe I'd stay there longer. I drove a while and finally spotted a house a little off the road. Overgrown yard, paint peeling like old skin, shutters nailed shut. Hadn't been lived in for a while. I got out, hopped the fence, circled around back. The door was unlocked. Inside, it was dusty and stale, but not disgusting. It looked like someone had just left, even though the outside said otherwise. Poor house. I was already thinking we'd get along fine. Checked the plumbing, flipped the switches. The lights came on. Jackpot. Electricity, running water, and best part, the toilet worked. Even the TV was still kicking. And the fridge, stocked with canned stuff. Basement, too. Everything was begging me to stay. The shutters were tight, so no need for curtains. I kicked on the TV, cracked open a can of something, and settled in to chill. I even found some old beer in the basement. So yeah, I ate, drank, lit one up, zoned out to some late-night crap. I sank into the couch so deep it felt like the TV was hanging from the ceiling, broadcasting straight into my skull. Best chill session I'd had in ages. But while the TV buzzed, the house started creaking, the kind of creaks that felt too alive, like footsteps circling the couch. I brushed it off. Just an old house settling, right? Then the TV glitched. Channels overlapping, flickering, then stabilizing. Weird. I reached for a drink, but my body didn't move, like the house pinned me down. The air got so heavy it felt like breathing in water. The room shrank around me, walls folding like an envelope. The floor cracked under me, walls swelled and rippled like skin. I couldn't scream, my lungs locked up. I could only gasp, like someone had their whole weight pressing on my chest and throat. The silence was so thick it was deafening. My vision went black. I don't know how long I was out, but when I woke up, I bolted. Tried to run, but got tangled in the blanket. Fell hard. That damn blanket clung to my legs like claws. I hit my head, scratched the floor, trying to crawl free. Finally yanked myself loose and scrambled out the back door. Outside, I collapsed on my car, panting, staring at that house. It was silent, dead silent. I thought I was gonna die in there. My heart pounded like a war drum. As dawn broke, I realized I'd left my backpack and nearly new jacket inside. Damn it. I started the car, angled the headlights at the front door. Needed the light if I was gonna go back in. I told myself, quick in, quick out. I crept up to the door, peeked through the crack. The room was lit enough to see my stuff. The blanket crumpled on the floor, jacket on the chair, but everything looked off. The wallpaper was shredded, coffee table knocked over, TV dead. The couch had red stains on it. Blood? I didn't wait to find out. I snatched my stuff, glanced at the couch. Yeah, it was something red. If it was blood, I should have been covered in it. My brain was racing, heart in my throat, vision swimming. I sprinted to the car and tore out of there, didn't even close the gate. As I turned off the street, I glanced in the rear view. The upstairs light blinked on, then off. Chill ran down my spine. I didn't breathe right until I'd cleared city limits. That's when I realized I was only wearing my jacket and boxers. Where were my pants? My shoes? Who the hell undressed me? Screw it. Screw that house. I swear, I will never, ever, under any circumstance, go back there. Never. If you liked this story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps others discover the channel, and there's plenty more stories coming.